Anybody here? Anybody here? Ooh, this is going to be a disaster. Hi. Hello everyone. It's not currently updating me with whether or not people are viewing me or not. So I'm just going to wait for a few minutes to make sure everyone's okay and everyone is here. That was really annoying because I could not. I try again, hey Steph. Apparently there's one person watching, but I've got 2 comments. So 4 people watching. It was also a bit weird from my side. Great, glad it's not just me. There were 7 people in the chat over on my channel. I'm actually really annoyed because I was supposed to be live on my laptop and then my laptop is not playing ball, so I had to go live on my iPad, which is what I used to do my live streams on, but it's not the same, it's not the same. I'm gonna, I mean there were 7 people waiting before, and to those people I do apologise. And I'm going to share the link for this live over on my Instagram as well.
Are animals, but
case. How is everyone doing? It's been a while since I've been on a live stream, so I'm a bit like, ooh. I am very upset. How do I? Okay, great. Lovely. It was also a bit weird from my side. Okay, great. Hi! Okay, so 6 people here now. Great. We're 1 person down from where we were before, which is fine. That's okay. Technical difficulties happen. 28? When did 28 people get here? My numbers just updated to 28 people watching me. What is going on? Hi everyone. Hi Serena. I'm good. How are you? Hi Tobago. Ah, Grobon, you're here from, oh my god. Glad not to be in the US at the moment. Yeah, I have a channel with transgender content. Amazing. Yes, you can. Oh my god, all of a sudden there's like 30 of you here, and for ages I couldn't figure out where everybody was, and I was a bit like, oh no. So just to catch everybody up who was here before, because apparently there's now like 40 of you here. Hi, can you shout me out? Yes, I can, Casey Grace. Hi, Casey Grace, how you going? So for anyone who is wondering what the hell was happening, I was trying to live stream on my laptop because my laptop is newer and has a better camera and all of those things, and that was the plan to, you know, be from there. But then, rather unfortunately, my camera stopped working for no reason on my laptop, so I had to jump over to my iPad just like very last minute. So I hope that's okay with everyone. I'm sorry that the live streams got mixed up. I'll fix it all in post, post-op as it very much were. But yeah, how is everybody doing? How's it all going? Someone said I had a nice smile. Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep the chat going. But I've got a bit of a cough. I do apologise. How has everyone's weekend been? How's everyone's Sunday going? How's it all been? How many of you are returning subscribers who can remember my last live stream from like 3 years ago, maybe 3? That's a wild time, to be sure. So, oh, I love you. Weekend is going awesome. Okay, great. You are a cute, like I'm cute, like cutie, or coot, like old person is a coot, like how Grandpa Simpson's is a coot, you know? Amazing. Oh my god, there's more of you here now. That's so, okay. Hi everyone. That's weird. Yeah, I haven't done a live stream in kind of just over 3 years, I think. Live streams used to be like a really big part of my YouTube and what I wanted to do and how I wanted to be on YouTube and things like that. And then my channel kind of fell off a bit, I guess, who knows. And then I'm going to be, you know, coming back. What does everyone think of the new branding? Has everyone seen the new branding? What do we think? What do we think? Welcome from Morocco, amazing. Someone said I'm cool, thanks. I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. What's your age? I'm 27. I'm 27. Relaxing, I did read your comment. Just for everyone in the comments to know, relaxing is a trans girl that hasn't started their transition yet. Just because I've seen that comment a few times now. Elizabeth says, hi Elizabeth. If anyone wants a shout out, you know, just let me know. Give me a shout. I'm just trying to share this link on my Instagram stories. Share, copy link. Do you like cartoons? Love cartoons. Yes, I do love cartoons. Thank you so much, Queen Julia. How am I doing? Yeah, do you know what? I'm doing okay. I'm flustered as fuck because today, this live stream was meant to go a little bit different. It was meant to be on my laptop and it was meant to be going off without a hitch, but I thought you'd not be... No, I did read your message, relaxing, don't worry. Can you make an edit? What edit would you like me to make? What are you doing? I'm currently on live stream on YouTube. Hi everybody, how's it going? That's what I'm currently doing. So that's what's going on there. And then I was trying to copy a link on my phone. Lumano, can you fuck off and get off my live, please? Thanks so much. Oh, look, we've got a lovely commenter pointing out how much weight I've gained. Love that. Thank you. Why don't you go away? Do something more productive with your time. So yeah, it's all going quite well. You can see me. I can't see you. No, sorry. Can't see anyone. And there it is, the chav just came out. That's so funny because in secondary school I really was quite a chav. It's so hilarious. People say that like it's like quite a big insult, but obviously I transitioned as a teenager, had like waist length jet black hair extensions, and then I, you know, went through all sorts of stuff. Lamano, if you want to know what happened with me, I literally have a video on my channel about my weight gain. Go and watch that rather than asking this. Someone said I'm very fake, which is hilarious. What was it like when I was a little kid? Hey everybody. Oh yay, more people are joining. Yay. I'm sorry I have to go. It's 12 AM midnight. No worries, relaxing. I'll see you later. Bye, we'll come back. Okay, see you in a bit, Elizabeth. Hi, how are you? Oh. Yeah, so I hope you take care of yourself in 2025. I hope you unsubscribe from my channel and stop commenting. I really, really do. The stream seems to be stuck on a loop. Is the stream on a loop? Oh, what's happening there? Anybody? Oh, I really want this person to go away. Okay, great. We blocked Lamano. Yay. Amazing. Bye. I'm doing very well, thank you. Not doing too badly. Back to live streaming. Yay. This live stream's a little bit like cut and dry. Hey Ravina, how's it going? It's fixed. Amazing. Thank you so much. Ripped that guy. Yeah, well, not to be funny, but I've got multiple videos on my YouTube channel about why I gained weight, where I've been, all of those things. So if someone wants to comment those things, they can just go and watch those videos. And if they want to be an unproductive member of the team, then, you know, what are you going to do? Hey, what are you going to do? Ooh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Truth. Okay, bye. Amazing. This is my safe space. I'm going to remove anyone I like. As nothing you can do about it. So the point of today's kind of Q&A live stream moment, I've been gone from YouTube for a really long while, like a long while. Truth, absolutely. Thank you so much. Yeah, a twat. And this is my first review outstanding. Brilliant. Thank you so much. That's very affirming. Love it. Hi Carl, how are you? Thanks for subscribing. By the way, if anyone, okay, this is a really important point for any live streams, because I will be doing monthly live streams again moving forward from now. If anyone has a username that is not their preferred name, just let me know in the live stream comments, and usually I'm pretty good with remembering my subscribers and their preferred name and things like that. I might forget, just in case, you never know. But yeah, hopefully I won't. But so the point of today's kind of live stream is because I've been off YouTube for like a really long while. Been off YouTube for 10 months because I had a fun stroke in 2024, which was great. I had a TIA, which is a transient ischemic attack. So it's like a mini baby stroke, super fun, yay. And then I came back to YouTube in the new year, and I was meant to come back a little bit earlier, but had a bereavement. It's most definitely my preferred name, picked it myself. Amazing, Camilla, amazing. Is it a Camilla, like we say Camilla, like Camilla Parker Bowles, Camilla type of thing? Just to double check, because it's with a K. Why am I a coyote? Sorry. I am a small desert animal, apparently. Welcome back, thank you so much. So yeah, today, so essentially the way that the way that I want to see my YouTube progress is eventually I would like to do a live stream on the first Sunday of every month. And in that live stream, we can discuss amongst ourselves, because I'd like to have, I guess, a more personable relationship with my subscribers. We can have a kind of back and forth about the type of videos that you'd like to see. So that's how live streams will usually work. I'll come on live for an hour every month, first Sunday, 6:30, and we'll chat about the things that you want to see from the channel, things that I have planned for the channel. And then what can happen is the pronunciation's not important. I'm from Denmark. Oh, nobody but the Danes can pronounce it correctly. Fair enough. I'll just stick with Camilla then. But Camilla, yeah, hi, welcome. So that's how I'd like it to go. But today I wanted to give you lovely lot, my lovely subscribers, new and old, people who aren't subscribed, but if you aren't, rude, the opportunity to ask me questions that I will answer in tomorrow's video. So I thought, because I've been off YouTube for such a long while, and because I am only just getting back to YouTube in general, let alone my live streams, because it's been like years since I've done a live stream, then I thought it'd be really lovely to kind of answer some questions. Maggie, you did subscribe way back when, I remember. Oh hey, thanks so much. So yeah, if you have any burning questions for me about where I've been, what I'm up to, questions about my life, questions about my opinions on what's happening at the moment for trans people et al, then rather than drop them in the live chat, drop any questions for tomorrow in the comments of the live, and then I can go through and kind of pick them off and call people out. And if you want to put your preferred name on there, preferred pronouns, all of those things. Why do I look like a coyote? Is that supposed to be a compliment? I don't know. Maybe it is. What does a coyote look like? Should we find out? Should we find out together? Oh, find out. I literally have no idea. What are you most glad to be doing again after your stroke? That is a great question. I will answer that here and tomorrow. Love that question. Please put it in the comments below. I just realised I keep moving back and forwards a lot. So I'm just gonna bring you here. Lovely. Yay. Hi. So what am I most grateful for being back from my stroke? Honestly, Honestly, I think I'm really grateful for being able to be back at work. I look like Adele's sister. That's so funny. I would love that. There's a fire starting in my heart. I'd love that. No, so I'm glad to be back doing YouTube, but I'm glad to just to be working again. I think people underestimate, like, having a stroke was a really big deal. It was a lot. A lot happened, and it kind of really challenges your perception of your own, not only your own like morality, but your own abilities and things like that. And so for myself, I think that the thing I'm most grateful for being back from having my stroke is to be back on YouTube creating content in a way that I really, really enjoy. I think that it very much is, I'm glad to be functioning in the way that I used to. I'm currently really struggling post-stroke with my some of my muscles in my face. So probably you haven't even noticed, and you wouldn't have noticed until I point it out. And I've had some Botox and some filler to try and even things slightly, because anyone who knows me knows that I've never really been a big, filler surgery person. I have a slight kind of droop in my mouth, and then my muscle is over defined on one side than on the other. So at the moment I'm just trying to get used to like a slightly less active left side of my face and a slightly more active right side of my face, which is a side effect of having my stroke. Hi Elizabeth, welcome back. So yeah, I think I'm just trying to stay on top of that at the moment. I'm just going to check the live because I've missed a few questions. Okay, you sound like Carousel. Janice, hey Janice, how are you? Fellow beautiful, lovely, gorgeous transgender woman saying hello. Love that. What a great way to introduce yourself. Oh, Camilla, okay, so you work at a 24-hour, okay, so you work like rehabilitating people, yeah. So mine was just a small, like a really small episode. But sorry, I freshly blow dried my hair, so I'm going to be brushing it a lot. But I have still been struggling with kind of the fallout of having a stroke at 27, which is really weird. You have the kind of vibes that I will want to come to work with every day. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, so a TIA is a mini stroke. Hey Nikita, how are you doing? I am good. I had a scare or two, yeah. So the other thing is you have to be kind of really conscious, and you have to kind of watch what you're doing moving forwards. So that's another one. But yeah, that's a really good question. What are you going to eat? What now? I'm not eating much at the moment, to be honest. I've been dieting, which has been super fun. Yay. Yeah, so any other questions? What up? Love that. You have a beautiful voice. Ravina was on injections but now on patches. Yeah. Thank you. I like this top as well. It's kind of a new vibe. And then it's meant to be, this earring's meant to be on the other side so that like the tail curls inwards. I've got these like cute little Simone Rocha earrings. Yeah, but yeah, if anyone has any questions that they want me to answer now, or they have questions that they want me to specifically answer in tomorrow's video when I'm in the same outfit and I've literally recorded the video in my bedroom, then, let me know, pop them in the chat and things like that. I think you've answered about your anatomy. It's pure curiosity. What question was there about my anatomy? Who is my favourite singer? That's a really good question. I don't know who my favourite singer is. I have favourites. So, okay. Lady Gaga stan forever. Stephanie Germanotta can do no wrong in my eyes. We love her. I'd say in terms of ability, I do love someone who's quite raspy. So I used to, fun fact, because people who don't know me won't know this, I used to be a singer for a while. And for years I was an alto soprano, which meant I was very high and I was quite poppy. And then recently, hi Nikita, if you want to add me on. Okay, great. Yay. And so, yeah, I used to be an alto soprano and now I'm a tenor kind of range as I've grown and matured and things like that. And so I do love someone who's got like more of a rasp, more of a depth to their, yeah, but I'll have a think about that. I'll answer it tomorrow. You know, I'll come up with a definitive. Do I play Block Blast? I have no idea what that is. It's so funny. I do love Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse is great. Why did you stop singing? I lost a lot of confidence in my vocal ability. So I stopped singing because I lost a huge amount of confidence in my vocal ability. And I just haven't picked it back up. I think my attitude towards singing and my attitude towards a career within music and performing arts was always that I'm good and I can, you know, I can hold a note, I can deliver a speech, I can, you know, I can do those things, but I'm not good enough to do it professionally. Like, I can't write music, I can't play an instrument that isn't a very low graded piano. What would it take for you to get back into singing? Probably a really good and supportive vocal coach to teach me more about my new range that I know nothing about. Probably someone who's really good at modulating. I think because so many of the songs I'm used to singing in a higher register, and then my voice has changed. I'd have to bring it all back down. And so I'd need to find someone who's really good at modulating key to a lower register, just so that I can kind of play with it and things. So yeah. Who's the coolest sister in the world? I mean, that's an excellent question. I wouldn't know. I would not know. So anyone that's curious, my little sister just commented that. The coolest sister in the world is of course my younger sister Abigail, who happens to be in the comments section. Hi Abby. Abby, my laptop didn't work. I had to do it on my iPad. No. Everything's a bit rushed because my younger sister Abigail is coming to stay with me this evening. It was an unexpected arrival. So I will be going to collect Abigail from Paddington Station later this evening. Yay! But yeah, Abigail is my baby sister. What do I do at the office? Oh no. What do I do at the office? So it's actually really interesting. I left my job. So anyone who's been a subscriber for a while or like a little bit of a while, whatever it might be, I used to work in heritage. So I did kind of like heritage management, and my last job I was the duty building operations manager for the Royal Albert Hall, which is a large performance venue here in London. And after that job, I quit that job. I had to leave that job because I was quite unwell with my mental health, and I wasn't valuing my existence very highly, let's just say. And so I left the job and then was just focusing on doing my master's degree for a little while. And then I've recently joined and am working within trans healthcare now, which is very exciting, and utilising my lived experience to help people going through gender affirming care pathways. And so yeah, it's a very new challenge for me. Just to repeat again for everyone in the chat, I'd love to hire you as a director of human services. Could you imagine? Oh my god. Everyone in the chat, if you have a question that you want me to answer today, then drop it in the live chat, and if you want me to answer it tomorrow in the video, then just drop it in the comments of the live. So just so you know. So yeah, I currently work in trans healthcare. I'm currently speaking to trans patients, people going through gender affirming care pathways, utilising my lived experience to provide them with counselling opportunities, to provide them with resources that they might need for their recovery, and various other things like that. So yeah, that's my new job, that's what I do now. it's very different from what I used to do, because obviously I always used to be working within, you know, museums and heritage and like these big buildings and delivering these kind of big things. And so yeah, it's a very different life for me, but it's one that I'm currently enjoying, and I'm just kind of prioritizing. Yeah, absent-minded prof. I'm glad that you're prioritizing and taking care of yourself. That is exactly what I'm doing at the moment. So thank you for recognizing that. When you are bored, what do you do? Okay, so I am a fiend for a binge of a series, of a television program or cartoon. I am also a sucker for a video game, specifically anything on Switch. Hello, you look pretty on your hair. Oh, thanks. My hair is being a bit stubborn because I've just blow dried my fringe. And when I blow dried my fringe, it goes all, I think I just need to move my parting over slightly. Maybe to like here. Yeah. A total non-live stream comment. I'd like to pick your brain. I'm trying to make a study about the perception of trans healthcare. Oh, wait a minute. That has disappeared. A totally non-live stream. I'm trying to make a study about the perception of trans healthcare. Contra, what the provide of you. Yeah, I'm happy to help with that, but that sounds like something that's kind of non-live streaming. So you can always email me at inquiries@stephanielynette.co.uk, or you can send me a message on Instagram. You can comment, you know, on one of the videos, whatever. Yeah, I'd love to help, because obviously I work in the field, so you know, useful. Okay, back to what do I like to do when I'm bored. So yeah, binge a series, play a video game. I live really close to, anyone who knows London, I live really close to somewhere called Hyde Park. So I will occasionally go for walks through Hyde Park and things like that, which is always really lovely. Just because I like my proximity to where I live. I think it's really useful. I think it's really kind of beneficial. So that's kind of what I do when I'm bored. I like to kind of vegetate a bit, because I'm such an introvert dressed as an extrovert, and so it takes a lot of my mental capacity battery to be in, you know, public places, doing what I do, doing the work I do, and things like that. And so I do like my downtime to be nice, kind of relaxing, chilled out downtime. It's really important for me to kind of have that. Elizabeth, goodbye. I don't know, you know, I think you've left once and come back again. Maybe you'll be back. Who knows? Let's find out. I wish I could find out a way to keep this. Okay. When you're bored, I don't good. Prioritize taking care of yourself. Yes, I did. Hello, you. Bye. Absent-minded prof, just listen to them and ask if you. Oh, I'm really confused now. What just happened? Does London still have wimpy restaurants? That's such a funny question, because I've been with my family for the last 4 days, and my mother loves wimpy. Elizabeth, you can just go and come back. You don't have to say hi, goodbye. You can just jump in and out. It's all good. So answer to her comment. Okay, thanks, Camilla. I was so confused. I was like, what's happening? There's discourse. So London does still have wimpies. We have 12, but they are not in central London. You have to travel quite far to find them, to Wembley and Bromley and Croydon and all of these places. So none in central. I think the most central one is in Bermondsey, I think. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Scrolling up, make sure I've not missed anyone. I don't want to miss anybody off, because it's been so long since I've did a live stream. I've already sodded you all around with getting my tech wrong. Beautiful voice, what up? Some of these are great. Love these. I am seeing for you the first time on YouTube. Hi Justin. How are you doing? Thanks so much for seeing me for the first time on YouTube. Sorry that it's on a 750 camera, not on anything with a bit of a live stream. But yeah, I'm glad to have you. Please consider subscribing for extra content. I was in London back in 69. Wow, back in 69 is crazy. 69 is when my dad was born, so that is a while ago. But hey, you're only as old as you feel, right? Come on now. Unless I'm dating them, in which case they're only as old as they are. I'm not I'm not a big fan of that mentality when it comes to romance. But when it comes to life, you know, there you go. So yeah. Aww. It's so nice to see everybody again. It's so nice to be back in like a live capacity. That's very strange for me. But back in 69, great. Oh, I love that. Oh, I was really hoping to see Jeremy, but I don't know if Jeremy's here. Jeremy, are you here? Okay, great. So the other thing I guess I wanted to talk about, other than like general life updatey stuff and returning to YouTube stuff, for those of you who may or may not have seen over the last couple of weeks, I have recently updated all of my branding, and I know that sounds really like a really kind of odd thing to talk about, but I've wanted to come back to YouTube for a really, really long time, and I wanted to come back strong. I wanted to come back a little bit fresher, and so my friend Jodie is a graphic designer who works for Studios & Co in Manchester. Thank you so much, Jodie. Who also happens to be a trans person, and so they did all of my branding, my new Stephanie Lynette stuff, which we love, and we have seen lots and lots and lots. But in case you haven't seen it, let me just see. Look at me go! Yay! I love it so much. It's so cute. It's very fun. It feels like me and my identity as a person. It's my little face. Love it. So yeah, I'm a little bit confused. Confused about whether you're a crossdresser or transgender. Okay, so that's a really... Having just discovered that the timing seems perfect. Yay! I'm a little bit confused. Am I a crossdresser? Any suggestions? Okay, I would say that obviously there are a plethora of differences between the idea of being a crossdresser, being a transgender person, being a transsexual person. They're all very different. They're under similar umbrellas, but crossdresser is obviously where you only utilise cross-dressing between the opposite binary gender of your choosing, and it alleviates you in a way that isn't linked to your personal gender identity. So I would say that my only suggestion for figuring out whether or not you are a transvestite or a crossdresser or a transgender person is your own relationship to your gender identity and how you feel within your body in terms of your gender identity. So I would say things like, do you feel comfortable in your skin when you're not cross-dressing? Do you only feel comfortable in your skin when you're cross-dressing? Do you feel like you're linked to your masculinity? Or do you feel more like you are more linked to feminine attitudes, feminine activities and things like that? So yeah, I would say that the best way to kind of determine between the two of them is to kind of sit down with yourself and figure out if you're doing it to make yourself happy in the moment, in which case I'd say probably more leaning towards transvestite. And if you sit with yourself for a moment and you think to yourself, do you know what, when I'm not in it, I'm thinking about it all the time, I'm only happy when I'm cross-dressing, I would say that that's a really good place to start in terms of starting to pick apart the really kind of complicated spider's web that is gender identity in general. But yeah, I'd say if you're doing it to make you happy in the moment and you don't think about it when you're not doing it, then you're probably leaning more towards one way. And if when you do it, when you're not doing it, all you can think about is it if you're not feeling comfortable within your own sexual identity, your gender identity, if it's something you have thought about for a really, really long time, you know, if it's not something that's new to you in your life, then I'd say that you're probably leaning more towards exploring your gender identity with a little bit more of like a fine-tooth comb. Yeah, I think that's think that's the advice I would give in terms of that. What are you going to do? It's just one woman's opinion. I just wanted to take a moment. If anyone in because I appreciate that I'm very popular in America. I think something like 84% of my subscribers are from America, which is crazy because I'm the most British person I know. Just to say my heartfelt sympathies for literally everything that is happening to you right now. I appreciate it is an incredibly difficult time to be a trans person, to be talking about these sorts of things in this day and age. And so, yeah, I just wanted to say to anybody watching in America and anybody struggling with everything that's happening over there, obviously you have our sympathy, you have our empathy, but we stand with you and we always will, and we'll live proudly and openly. But yeah, I just, for everyone going through that at the moment, all of the sanctions that are being imposed and things like that, I just, my heart breaks. And I think everyone else's does as well, to be honest. You know, it is a difficult thing to be viewing from the point of view of an observer. But yeah, so I just, you know, I like to keep it as light as I possibly can. I don't often have super serious moments on my channel just because I think the world is filled with enough doom and gloom surrounding okay, no worries, Justin. Just because I think the world is filled with enough doom and gloom to be focusing on everything that's happening in the world to trans people. Hello from the USA, hi! I also, you know, I wanted to have that moment to kind of reach out and, you know, I hope that by putting out nothing but joy in terms of being a trans person, I try to always stay on a really kind of joyful, positive note. And by doing that and by putting out that joy, I hope that everybody who comes and watches my content feels a little bit lighter when they leave rather than heavier, which I think is a lot of the rhetoric around trans people seems to be really heavy, seems to be really negative, and so I like to think that I try to combat that as best I can, you know, but I am just one person, so what can you do? But yeah, I enjoy answering those sorts of questions. I also enjoy answering those sorts of questions about, like, you know, gender identity, how to be questioning yourself. Oh, I love those little hearts, trans pride hearts, yay! Love that. And River put a little heart. Amazing. This is so cute. If you could attend a concert by any group, living or not, what would you like to see? This is such a niche response to this question. I would love to go back to the 70s and see the Supremes, or like the late 60s and see the Supremes. Yeah, I'd love to go back in time and see the Supremes performing at like the top of their career. I think that it'd be such an interesting, not only an interesting thing to see and like an interesting celebration of talent, but the Supremes for me are kind of like the original group. I don't get the like love and affection that the Beatles receive because I don't personally enjoy that. So I wouldn't want to go back and see any of them. Yeah, I definitely want to go back in time and see like a full Supremes concert in the 70s. I think it's a really good question. I do like that question. Thank you so much for asking it. I answered it. It's been a while since I've done a live stream. Okay, a bit nervous. What are you gonna do? Yay! It's so nice to see so many people here. It's so nice to have you. And next month, okay, so in terms of the live stream next month, just so that everybody knows, it will be Saturday the 2nd, no, wrong. Oh my god. If anyone watched my most recent video that I put out on this channel, I got this wrong so many times. My next live stream will be on Sunday, the 2nd of March at 6:30. So I'm doing my live streams every week on a Sunday. Oh, Bear Hug! Oh, I know who you are now! I'm going to be doing live streams on the first Sunday of every month at 6:30, and then I'll be filming a video afterwards. So it will be a nice kind of exchange for us in terms of like creator subscriber, because you'll get to have a more kind of hands-on approach on the type of content that I'm creating, on the type of stuff that I'm doing, on the type of questions that you want me to answer, on the type of topics that you want me to discuss. So for example, that question regarding, you know, the difference between cross-dressing, transvestitism, and, you know, transgenderism, transsexual identity. You know, if you want videos on things like that, on the difference between those things, then we can absolutely do that. And then those are the types of conversations that will come up from us kind of talking here and having those kind of more personable relationships, which I think will be nice. I think is a good way to go forwards. I have a plan. It's all coming together in my mind. But yeah, so I think that that's kind of where I'm going with things. Usually for live streams I do an hour, but because I've got not got many questions, I'm probably going to end this one in a couple of minutes. So any last minute questions, please do get them in. And then I'm going to go and film another video, and then I'll be back for a live stream on the 2nd of March at 6:30. Sunday the 2nd of March at 6:30. And then we can, you know, from that live stream we can go together. But yeah, so any questions that you want me to answer in tomorrow's live stream, in tomorrow's Q&A, coming out tomorrow at 6:30, then just comment them down below in my little live stream comments. And then I will do my best to answer all of them in the live stream. It was nice chatting to you too. And then I will see you, well, I won't see you, a pre-recorded version of myself who looks remarkably similar to how I look right now. We'll see you tomorrow at 6:30. And then I will be back on live and see you on Sunday the 2nd of March at 6:30. Okay, right. I'm going to end the live here. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you had a lovely, lovely time. Sorry about the technical difficulties. And I will, hello from New York, USA. Hey River, how's it going? And I will see you all hopefully very soon, but hopefully I'll see most of you tomorrow for my pre-recorded video. But yeah, any questions, drop them in the comments.